The NHS describes social prescribing as a way for local agencies to refer people to a link worker, or taking a holistic approach to people's health and well-being. They connect people to community groups and statutory services for practical and emotional support. The question is, how can it help you with MS? Well, the first thing to say is that social prescribing is not a substitute for DMTs. It's not necessarily any sort of medicine in the sense that you may think about it, something you pop in your mouth and swallow broadly or gets infused into your veins. That's not what social prescribing is about. The way social prescribing can help you or me or anybody with MS is largely down to us and our needs. Mine are going to be different from yours. If you're newly diagnosed, I can guarantee you that your mind is like a washing machine at times. It's just natural. You may get referred to a support group specifically for people with MS. It may be a broader support group for people with chronic illnesses. It's really difficult to say because it varies from place to place. It varies according to what you need. Maybe you're having a complete nightmare balancing your bank account. You may be referred to a financial planning help system. If you're really struggling with your weight, you might be referred to a dietitian who might refer you on to a local group. But social prescribing is about recognizing that you can be directed towards something that you didn't know existed that will help you with other parts of your life, other than those things that, like I said, you either pop in your mouth or get stuck in your veins. Where is social prescribing right now? What's the situation with it? You may have heard about the pandemic and lockdown, and what that's done to a vast amount of services is knocked them about quite badly. Social prescribing has been knocked around as well because it was all getting in place before the pandemic, and then everything went, oh, vaccines, masks, etc. don't go anywhere. But everything's starting to re-emerge. You've probably noticed this. Even clinical trials are restarting. To cut a long story short, I spoke to my MS nurse, who I know and get on with very well, and he's very experienced. And I said, hey, Pete, what have you heard about social prescribing? To which the reply came, social what? But when I described it, he went, oh, well, yeah, all these kind of things are happening, but they're all really patchy. So this social prescribing is obviously a way of trying to bring it all together and get it under one roof and educate the doctors and the nurses and stuff that there is a formal system with these link workers in place so that you and I can access the additional services we need without feeling like we're flailing around. Like I said, especially when you're newly diagnosed. Do I know anybody who's used social prescribing? I was thinking about this. Not in name. I am certainly aware of people. I haven't, but then like I said, 28 years in, none of this stuff existed, so you kind of had to find your own way. But it doesn't mean it's not there. And what I think you should do is you should raise it specifically and ask your doctor, ask your nurse about social prescribing. And if they look blankly at you, don't be surprised, but you can go to them knowing that there's a mechanism in place saying that you are aware that you can be referred to a link worker, somebody that you can spend some time with working out what it is that you need. And the link worker is the person that will actually start pointing you in the direction of all these other sources. I'm not going to be a cynic because it's easy to laugh at all the sort of government things and stuff. It's well intentioned. I do think you'll have to press for it. And don't be surprised if you're met with a blank look. But consider yourself armed with a bit of information now about social prescribing so that you can go and get what you need for your MS. If you have experience with social prescribing, it's really, really important for other people that you share it so they know how to do it from a first-hand point of view. Thank you very much for taking the time, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.